This Lego set is a perfect gift to receive or give during this festive season. The chill and cold outside is the perfect reason to cozy up inside while you build this set. What is going on, everyone? Today we are taking a look at the Alpine Lodge Lego set, part of the Christmas Village collection 2023. So let's start off with the outhouse here. So they did a really good job, I will say, throughout the whole set of actually giving that illusion that they just got a big snowfall. You can see with the kind of, I think this might be lodgewood pine. They're giving that illusion of the snow with the upside down tropical leaves here, the white ones on top of the white green ones. As you open it here, you can see we actually have a little toilet paper in there, and we have the porta potty and everything there. The toilet paper, I think, makes a nice addition to it. It actually gets across the fact that this is kind of a more realistic build. On the front of the outhouse, we have the crescent moon to signify the outhouse. Moving on to the ice rink here. Again, they did a really good job of kind of with these rounded pieces to kind of give that feel of a fresh snowfall. We have the frosted panes of glass here to kind of make up the frozen over lake, the hockey lake, or the ice rink lake. Just some things around the ice pond. We have the bridge here, and these little features here, like the kind of half moon steps here signifying someone stepped into a fresh batch of snow onto the bridge, and then the ones hanging over here add a good kind of feel of the snow just enveloping everything, right? And then we have some chain links here, which is a nice addition, gives that good illusion of planks. And then we have another lodge wood pine here with the same thing as we saw in the outhouse. And we also have a pine coat or a pine tree here. We also have a little snowman here. And these ones on the bench here are, it looks like it's ski rentals, because they have the dollar bill here and they have just a bunch of extra pairs of skates. And this minifigure is holding a hockey stick, and he also has two faces, as well as he has this alternative toque here. And the blue puck there, signifying he's playing kind of like just having a little game of hockey on the ice pond here. Moving on to this minifigure, this guy kind of looks like a hesitant new skier, because you can see one of his faces here, he's a little bit, I would say, worried a bit. He's worried a bit about if he's going to crash. He's a bit cautious looking. He also has two faces here. This other minifigure here, we have, it looks like a businesswoman on a trip from the city. She has her briefcase. She comes with the cat. And then we have the skidoo lady right here. She also has two faces. And she also has an alternative, hairpiece to her kind of helmet and goggles here. Moving on to the lodge itself, I really like this pattern of wood they did here with these pieces here, the overlapping pieces. I bought the Viking Lego set about the same time I bought this set, and I actually prefer this type of kind of lodging and log wood cabin they have here. In the Viking set, it's just a bunch of plain wood planks and everything like that. But with this, you get the overlapping, so it really gives that illusion of a real log cabin. I really like that feature. On the awnings and the window seals, you have the the white snow. The only thing I will say about that is you can't open the windows with the white kind of snow there, which is kind of a bummer, but it's kind of, I guess, realistic, because if it was snowing and you had just a big snowfall, I guess you couldn't open it in real life as well. We have the sign here with the accents. This really gives off kind of something you would see in a real life lodge, with these kind of curved accents and the snowfall right on it. And then throughout the whole build, we have these kind of reef decorations throughout the whole things here. And then we just have little furry creatures here and there, like a bird and the squirrel. On the outside, we have the wood block, and we have tools, various tools you'll see in a real log cabin, like a shovel and an axe. And we have the wood block there, which actually leads us into the wood right here, which is stored right here. This is something you would really see in a lodge, where they would store and they would cover the wood for the fireplace after they've chopped it. A good little feature there. We have the lights and also the red window blinds there. So moving into the lodge, we have the guest sign-in book, which is a really nice feature there on the table there. And then we have an espresso bar, and next to it we have some treats, donuts and pastries, everything you need for a warm cup of joe, and some treats when you're doing various winter activities outside. You would come in and then sit down at the table here with 2 seats and the table and the donuts on the table right there. And then we have kind of a pitchfork here for the wood in there. Coming back to this chimney later, we also see the reef kind of decorations all around on the bottom there. So the fireplace is actually really cool because they use textured bricks, 2x2 bricks, as well as light and gray textured 2x2 bricks. Also, to break up the monotony of just the plain gray bricks, we have the 1x1s on top of each other, so they have these little gaps here and there, which actually emulate kind of looks like a real fireplace. And then again, we have the snow covering the chimney tops, the chimney sides, everything like that. So on the second floor, we have 2 beds and a couple of cupboards and shelving units. Again, with the reef accents decorated throughout the whole thing. And then we also have some fresh snow prints there, someone who just came in outside, or from the inside to outside, or outside to inside, and we can see the kind of them tracking in the snow and everything like that. And then coming out onto the second floor balcony, you can see we have the railing system here. We have the second floor balcony with a little chipmunk there. And then we have also the snow covering the top windowsills, which indicates they just got a fresh snowfall. So that's a pretty cool feature. And again, with the windowsills right here, you see the fresh snow just on there, and then the kind of top awning, the top maroon awning right there. Okay, coming back actually to the chimney, or the fireplace here, and the chimney. You'll see there are 2 sets of kind of fireplace outlets. So one on the bottom at the main floor, and the second one here. And then they're all powered by a power brick, which I thought was pretty cool. So this light brick actually lights up both of the first and second floor fireplace. So when you press it down, and it just lights up both of them, which is a cool feature, interactive feature, and something you would actually see in a lodge like this. Since they have all the wood there and they chopped all the wood, you would see this burning and keeping them warm in there. The third floor is just in the attic, and it is just another bed. It might be the bed for the lodge keeper, so it might be bed for this guy right here. But the cool thing about this is the roof is actually on hinges like this. So you can actually have it up, one side up, and then just place them in there, the other side up, and then place them in there. Or you can have both of them up and then have a view of over top of the lodge keeper's kind of keep right there. And then the roof tiles, I really like this because there's different textures and different elevations on the bricks here. So it really gives that illusion that there's been several snowfalls and then they've melted and hardened and melted, and then there's several like kind of like thicknesses of snow on the roof. So the same with the front awning here. You can move that a bit. They really did kind of pull forth that illusion that this is a really lived-in alpine lodge. It's had some snowfalls quite recently with all the snow on the outhouse and the ice rink and the roof here and on the awnings. So that was the Alpine Lodge Lego set. Set number 10325. This set is part of the Winter Village Lego collection. A perfect fit for if you're a fan of the festive season and also of Lego. I really like the build. The little interactive piece with the fireplace there adds a nice feature. I think it is a decent size build, and it will display nicely in my display case. I think the new wood Lego pieces are a good addition. I think going forward, anything wood structures or log cabins, I think they should use this pattern right here. I was just playing Lego Fortnite a couple of days ago, and they actually have this kind of pattern when you're building log cabins in the game. So I do think moving forward they will use and utilize this kind of wood pattern here instead of like something in the Viking set where it's kind of just plain wood planks and stickers on them. So yeah, if you guys like this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and share. Hit that bell notification for updates. We out.